Hey there, how's it going? This is Seth, and I appreciate you taking the time to check out this blog post and voicemail package. If you're experienced in real estate investing on any level, you probably already know when you're searching for leads, you have the potential to waste just unbelievable amounts of time on the phone with people who are never going to accept your offers. So you really need to find some ways of making your time more efficient and just spending your time where you need to, and not wasting it talking to tire kickers who are never really going to do business with you anyway. And when I first got started, what I had heard was that you need to have your phone there, and then when people respond to your direct mail campaigns, you should actually be picking up the phone and talking to them in real time. And I just didn't have time for that, and I couldn't afford to pay anybody to do that for me. So what I did was I created this voicemail system, which is like a 2-minute plus message that just kind of keeps people on the phone, explains to them just what I'm doing and why I sent them that letter, and just asks them to leave me some basic information after the tone. And then I've also got an alternate voicemail message that I created a few years later that actually tells them not to leave me a message, but to submit their information on my website. And both of these messages have just done an amazing thing in my business in that it's allowed me to not spend all my time on the phone with people. Initially, it was a huge help just in that people could leave me a message and tell me their information before I went through the motions of calling them back. But even more significantly, once I sent them to my website and they could just submit their information there, I didn't really have to spend any time on the phone with them for that matter. So what I want to give you here is access to both of my voicemail scripts just so you can see exactly what I said, and you can go ahead and record this in your own voice if you want. Or alternatively, I've included a few audio files here that were completed by some actual voiceover artists that I hired to do this for me. So if you're not comfortable using your own voice, if you just don't have time to, communicate the message perfectly, you could just as well use any of these audio files. Each one of these files is already edited and formatted and ready to go. All you have to do is upload it to your phone system and you'll be all set. And the only thing I would ask is that you just take a minute and actually listen to the message before you upload it, just to make sure you understand what it's saying to your prospects so that you kind of get what kind of message you're sending them is all. So I'm just going to show you how you can upload these directly to your phone system. I use a system called RingCentral. I'm not saying you have to, but it just works really well with this particular type of format. I know there are free services out there like Google Voice, and those can work great as well. The only problem with Google Voice is that I believe at the time of this recording anyway, it limits the length of your recording to about a minute. And each one of these messages is over 2 minutes long. And I've kind of found it to be necessary just to explain things in full. So if you can find a way of delivering the exact same message in less than a minute, then by all means have at it, but mine are longer than that. And the nice thing about RingCentral is that you can have a much longer voicemail message. So if you do have a system like RingCentral, I'm just going to show you really quickly how you can upload this to your system. This right here is my phone system, and as you can see, I've got a few different numbers and extensions that I use, but I'm going to go ahead and click on the number and extension that I want this message to play for. And the way that mine works is when people call this number, it doesn't ring or anything. It just goes straight to the voicemail message, and then it beeps at the very end so that people can leave a message if they want to. But a lot of times they'll just hang up because with the script I use, I tell them to go to my website and submit it there. So because of that, I don't get a ton of voicemails, but even when I do, I can call them back if I feel like it. So once you click on that, you would go over here to where it says screening, greeting, and hold music. And you're going to want to make sure that each one of these things is off. And then you'll go down here to messages and notifications. And then you're going to click right here where it says voicemail greeting. And also notice that I had take messages checked as yes. So click on voicemail greeting. And we are going to have a custom message. So this is clicked right there. Go ahead and click on record, and then you can either record your message over the phone just by calling in and saying it, or you can record it over the computer by actually giving the computer access to a microphone and just speaking it that way. Or if you've got an audio file that you've created like this one, for example. And by the way, I found these people on Fiverr. So if you wanted to change the message and have a different voiceover person say something, I'll have an affiliate link listed below. It's really not terribly expensive to do this, and you can choose from a ton of different people and all kinds of different accents and all that stuff. So just keep that in mind if you want to do something different. But if you're going to use one of my files, which by the way is already edited to be the exact right perfections that RingCentral needs to have, you just go here to browse. And by the way, it explains all that right here, what the file types and sizes need to be. But once that's done, you click on browse. And I'm going to pick this one here. I think it's my favorite one. It's in a male voice, and I just thought this guy did a really good job of having the right tone with the message. You can kind of hear it right here.
Hey there, thanks for calling. If you're listening to this message right now, you probably just found our website online or received a letter.
So anyway, kind of get the idea. Then I will just open that and then attach. And then you can listen to it here if you want. But a faster way to verify that it works is to just save it and then give yourself a call and make sure the message actually works. So I'm going to do that right here, and you can hear it in real time what it sounds like.
Hey there, thanks for calling. If you're listening to this message right now, you probably just found our website online or received a letter from us in the mail. I'm really glad you took the time to read that letter and give us a call because...
So right there, I mean, it takes a few seconds, just upload the file and it's ready to go. And then at the very end of that, it beeps and people can leave a message if they want to, or hopefully they will just go to a website like the voicemail message tells them to. So, but that's really pretty much all there is to it. It's a pretty straightforward, easy way to do it. If you want to use my voicemail scripts, by all means, feel free. And also, just keep in mind, I wrote mine just sort of in my own voice and the way that I talk. And I put a lot of work into just trying to communicate the right points to people and sound transparent and, you know, just kind of be forthcoming and get people to stay on the phone and actually hear me out and then do what I tell them to do. If you want to say it a different way, by all means, feel free to manipulate the script, make it longer, make it shorter, change the specifics of what you're saying if your business is a little bit different than mine. This is just how mine works. If you want some ideas, if you want to do the same thing I do, feel free to have at it. And whatever you decide to do, I hope this information was helpful to you, and I wish you all the best in your business, and go out there and find some motivated sellers.